Hey everyone, I'm not a huge fan of the winter personally, but I think that there can be some beauty found in the winter months. So the plan is today I'm going to go and practice the art of photography out in the winter. I'm going to hit up some really beautiful spots around here and try to just capture some of the beauty that can be found out in the winter snow. Alrighty, here we are at our first spot. It's a gorgeous little waterfall that is local to me. Here's the camera we're going to be shooting with today. This is the Fujifilm X-E4. This is a phenomenal little camera. We're actually shooting JPEG plus RAW today. You're probably only going to see JPEGs though, because this camera has beautiful film simulations. Fujifilm has taken great care in kind of perfecting film simulations from actual Fujifilm stock. I've also got some presets here from Fuji X Weekly, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be shooting with today. I'm not going to be using this lens though. This is a TT Artisan lens. I'm going to be switching to a Canon lens. The lens that I'm going to be shooting with today is a Canon 28mm f1.8 ultrasonic lens. It's definitely a pretty good lens. I like it. The reason I shoot a lot of Canon lenses on my Fujifilm is because the camera you're watching right now is a Canon EOS R. So, you know, with the Canon lenses, I can kind of have the best of both worlds here. And I use this Viltrox speed booster, which has terrible autofocus but quite good glass. And this guy lets me take some pretty great photos. Honestly, the autofocus works pretty good with this particular lens, but with a lot of other lenses, it works like horribly. It barely works at all. So we're going to start off with this lens. I might go swap out for my 50mm at some point, but I think this 28mm is going to be pretty good. It's pretty freezing out, so I'm not really excited for this. But again, that's like the whole point. I want to see if I can enjoy winter by practicing the art of photography. It's not really a great day out, to be honest with you. It's just kind of overcast, cloudy, cold, of course. You can see here, it's pretty gorgeous. I like the way the ice is over here. It's pretty awesome. I like the ice formations over here. It's pretty cool looking. I think I might go try to take some photos of that over there. See how that works out. I don't want to get too close there. There's not really a great angle over here, to be honest. It's not too bad. Maybe take something nice here. Here comes the problem. I don't want to get this camera wet. Let's see about this. This lens is kind of wide, but kind of not wide. I feel like to get a nice angle of this, you know, a little bit of a wider lens. But we'll see. Try to take that photo right there. Alright, we're going to shoot classic negative, I think. I think I need to get a little bit closer to get some better results here. This could be a little dangerous. Probably not a great idea, to be honest with you. I'm just going to have to do some one-handed photography, I think. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Gotta get a little bit closer over here. Get this big ice chunk. You see that thing? Oh, it's slippery. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Get a little bit lower of an angle. And now, I'm also going to try to go to the minimum aperture here. Whatever it'll do, I guess. That's a pretty cool shot. I'm happy with that. Let's actually get closer to the waterfall itself at this point. Again, I love all this ice over here, but I just need a wide angle to shoot it. Well, you know what? We do have a wide angle here, so I might pause my recording here and actually take some photos with this camera right here. Cool wide angle shots of this. Definitely got some pretty cool stuff there, actually, with this camera. I like that. Nice wide angle. Let's go take some more photos with the Fuji. Ooh, okay. Coming up to a bridge. Pretty cool bridge. Definitely going to want a little bit less contrast, I think, if I'm going to shoot that. Oh, portrait looks kind of nice. Again, I really like kind of the snow and the ice on everything, but it's really hard to take cool pictures of it. Especially at this river, it's hard to get a nice composition. Oh, we actually have some sun coming through, just a little bit of that sun. Some of the sun reflecting on the ice down here. I think that'll be really nice. So here we actually come up to the waterfall itself. Oh wow, look at all that crazy ice. It's just totally bonkers looking. Definitely a pretty big fan of the way that looks. You know, that only happens in the winter. I don't know. Ooh, this looks cool down here too. There's some like little shimmering pools of half melted ice or slush. Let's try to get some shots right over here, I think. And we could try some wide angle stuff with the lens that I'm using, but these pools of little water kind of look cool. A lot of this stuff looks a lot cooler in person than it actually does through the camera, though. That's kind of the thing with composition. You have to somehow bring that to life. You have to bring it to life. Under the bridge looks pretty awesome, too. That's pretty good. I'm going to take a shot like that. Switch profiles up. So now we come down over here. There's these little like river ice slush mound things. It's pretty awesome. You can even see the water flowing down there. This is really difficult to capture though, especially without a super wide angle lens. Like with this lens, you know, we can kind of get something going, but not with this 28. I don't really have anything super wide for my Fuji, so this makes it a little bit difficult. Oh, here we go though. This is what I'm talking about. A little bit of shimmering going on. This is pretty cool. I like this. I wish I could have it a little bit sharper though. Maybe we'll try something really close like this. Ooh, that's kind of cool. One thing that I oftentimes really like to do is find the composition with my eyes first, because whatever looks cool with my eyes, you know, that's the most truthful, I suppose. Ooh, check it out, guys. Little river, little floating river with some leaves in there. It's pretty cool. Really would prefer if this camera didn't fall down, you know. Okay. Here, we'll sharpen this image up a little bit. Bring our shutter speed down. That's fun. That's really fun. Wow, this is kind of cool, actually. Straight up busted, man. That's crazy right there. Alright, let's see. You know what, this one's honestly not working out great. Oh, my gloves are getting snowy, and I'm getting my Fuji wet, and it's not waterproof. Ooh, this is cool, though. So we got a little tree over here. It's like a little Christmas tree. This could definitely be an interesting shot. That's interesting. I like it. This is cool. Kind of like this, too. This little river down here. Okay, it's getting kind of cold, man. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, look at these little guys. This is cool. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's awesome. I'm gonna take some photos with this guy right here instead. Just see what I can get with a wide angle. I feel like this area honestly does lend itself a little bit better to a nice wide angle, at least for me. So we're gonna do that. Oh, check it out, guys. Look what I found. Something interesting. We're gonna shoot this probably with both cameras, honestly. And I gotta say, for as much as I do love shooting with the Fujifilm, the Canon's awesome too, in its own regards. This Canon EOS R is pretty sweet. Still good dynamic range, plenty of megapixels to work with in your photos. You know, still great colors. The Fuji, I mean, in my opinion, Fuji just has the best colors of all time. And you know, finally, it only makes sense. We do have to, like, actually shoot the waterfall. I know I haven't really spent much time on it, but it'd probably be a good idea to take some photos over here. And the sun's peeking through again, just a little bit. I'd love to get a little bit closer to this waterfall. Oh, yes. Here we go. That's what I was talking about, man. Look at that. Oh, look at those icicles. This craziness. It's craziness. Definitely going to take some wide angles, but let's start off with the Fuji. All right. Let's move on to the wide angle. I actually wanted to go all the way to the other spot, but honestly, it looks like this was more than enough. Lots of fun out here. I'm cold. My hands are cold. My cameras are cold. But, you know, we tried the art of photography today. Tried something new. And it was worth it. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today on this little trip exploring the photography in the winter. I don't know how often I'll do anything like this. It's really up to my own discretion, honestly. It's carry in, carry out. Well, I'm carrying out more than I carried in, so I think I did a good job.